Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Gone in the Night. And this is a new film from director Eli Horowitz, who previously worked on Homecoming and Kajillionaire. And this film is interesting and goes some places. I have such a big feeling about how this film plays out, because there's such an interesting hook at the beginning of Winona Ryder playing Kath and John Gallagher Jr. playing Max. They're a couple. They're driving out to a cabin. They're renting this cabin in the middle of nowhere. There just so happens to be a couple here already, played by Owen, Teague, and Brianne Jew. And, you know, second movie about double booking some kind of like Airbnb or cabin or something, and that I've watched in the past week. But you have this interaction, and there's a moment when these four people are hanging out that there might be some sexual tension between some of these characters that aren't coupled up. And in the morning, it looks like Ju's character and Gallagher Jr.'s character run off together. And Winona Ryder's left in pieces. And basically she's trying to find Ju's character, confront her, and she winds up teaming up with the man who rented the cabin, who kind of feels bad for her, played by Dermot Mulroney. And the thing that I liked most about this film is I think Ryder and Mulroney do a really great job in their roles and have some good chemistry together. They have a good connection. And you expect this film to be kind of leading in that direction. Like, maybe this is a romance and, like, they're connecting in this way, but this is some kind of mystery thriller. What happened? Where is Max? And as the film goes on and layers are pulled back and you figure out what's actually going on, this is a bridge too far. I feel like this movie gets way too bold, way too ambitious, way too quickly, that I completely lost any sense of buying in to the story that they're trying to tell here, and to the point where I just got completely cut off from this film and was just like, what the hell's going on here? I just lost my investment. I didn't really feel for the characters anymore, and some of the characters started acting in ways that they definitely weren't in the beginning of the film, out of nowhere, to a point where it's just like, I don't really care about anybody anymore, so I'm no longer invested. I don't buy into this bold, crazy, twisty storyline where this film is taking us, and the elements that did work most earlier in the film are just kind of left all out there and don't really advance to anything at all. And you're left wondering, what the hell was the point of this movie? And even up to the final shot of the film, you're just like, okay, that's it. Okay. It tries to shoot for such big ideas out of nowhere. And what could have been an intimate and tense and mysterious kind of romance turns into this crazy over-the-top twists and turns and just unearned kind of shock value twists that are just there to get a response out of the audience, and I felt completely taken out of it. And if it weren't for the actors, I don't know how much I could really appreciate this film at all. The acting is really strong. I do think the direction, from like a visual standpoint, I think this has a good look to it. But in general, I think this film is just, like I said before, a bridge too far, too bold, too ambitious, and will just leave you behind wondering, how did we even get here? And how am I supposed to be invested in what's going on anymore? But those are my thoughts on Gone in the Night. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.